Something important happened at Vancouver City Council yesterday. They took some parts of the Broadway plan and the Cambie corridor plan and they put them into the zoning. Now, this is a procedural thing, but it's still important, and I'm going to explain why in about 2.5 minutes. So, the original idea of zoning is to divide a city up into districts and say what you can and cannot build in each one. That's why it's called zoning. It uses zones. Vancouver's first zoning plan from the 1920s had 10 zones. Today, Japan has 12 zones for the entire country. Guess how many Vancouver has today? The answer is over 900, and it's a total mess. And it's because basically all housing needs to go through a discretionary approval process. The only exception to this are single family houses and duplex. They're the only form of housing you can build by right in the city of Vancouver. Every apartment needs to go through some sort of discretionary process. And often that means a full rezoning where a special, unique, bespoke zone is created for one individual building. It's a totally ridiculous way to plan a city. We need to get the mayor, all the city councilors, a bunch of staff together to debate and consider individual apartments, and that's after years of planning has already happened. No wonder we have a housing shortage. So what about the Cambie corridor and Broadway plans? Both of those took years and years of planning and consultation to be made, but they didn't actually change the zoning. They're just policies that let someone apply for rezoning. So the city's chief planner proposed taking some, not all, but some parts of the Cambie and Broadway plans and actually put them into the zoning. So it doesn't change what can and can't be built in these areas. It's just a procedural change that will provide some certainty and make it a bit quicker to build housing. It's a small step, but a step in the right direction. Now, you'll see that Sean Orr from COPE abstained on this vote. He said he didn't understand it well enough to vote on it. I found that pretty disappointing. The public hearing for this was almost a month ago. He had lots of time to learn about this. Last May, Sean voted against over 1,000 rental homes by the Broadway and Commercial SkyTrain station. So his voting record on housing is not good. This should have been an easy pro-housing vote. Vancouver has a severe shortage of housing, and that won't change until our planning is predictable and done at the zone level, rather than asking politicians to micromanage individual apartment buildings.